648, 649. This is a double review because the dude's been busy, right? So I haven't been able to go through it. But really and truly, the two chapters are pretty much boring, I guess, to me. It's a lot of emotional development. It's a lot of development in terms of everyone in the manga beginning or left really and truly in the shinobi world being able to understand each other, to band together to give one last fight within. Remember, we're still within the 15 minutes that they need to fight in order to prevent the Infinite Tsukuyomi from being cast. So you got Shinobi Alliance trying to stop Infinite Tsukuyomi. Naruto, Sasuke doing the same thing by attacking Obito head on. The Alliance is trying to now figure out how to take down this tree, and you have Madara with his own evil dastardly plan that we haven't even figured out yet. We got basically in 648 we have, it's called a Shinobi's Dream. Ow! What the hell though? We have Shinobi's Dream. Naruto has found newfound determination and willpower to continue to fight, and it's being reflected in his chakra. The yang part, I guess, that Minato has just lent some chakra to Naruto, the yin half, and basically you have a little moment where he's like, "Thank you for your chakra," and he's like, "Nah, it's no scene. I'm you and you're me anyway." So basically, they share chakra. Minato basically mentally passes on the mantle and says, "Okay, this is you to handle. I'm trusting you to do this." He and Sasuke now begin to attack Obito. Sasuke obviously now, because he doesn't have Sage mode, has to use Jugo's Curse Seal Mark, which is a form of Sage Jutsu, to form around his Susanoo or sync with his Susanoo. And obviously Orochimaru and the others noticed that can happen because he had an affinity to the Curse Mark in the beginning anyway. He has the Senjutsu, it's a Senjutsu Susanoo now, so it's like Sage Susanoo. Everybody getting power up, just passing free power ups. Second Hokage and Orochimaru basically say Sasuke has a lot of potential. He's comparable to Madara right now, and Orochimaru even goes as far to say that he can probably surpass Madara. I don't know whether he's talking about the Madara of old or the Madara now with Edo Madara, which I doubt, because obviously he's Edo Madara. Come on, that's spamming right there. Anyway, so there's a lot of fighting going on. Basically, the Shinobi now are basically getting an idea of what the first Hokage is thinking. And I ain't gonna lie, who has so much time to think on a battlefield like that? He has time to go back in his past and be like, "Oh, I remember the good old days." Really? Do you have that convenience in war? I would know. I've never been to war, but I would like to think that you would be too busy dodging shots. So he goes back thinking in the past how much of a girl he was, crying and thanking everybody for being there. And what he's thinking about is the first meeting of all the Kages: Tsuchikage, Raikage, Mizukage, Kazekage, and the Hokage. And it's the first meeting they've ever had, and you see the representative Hokages. And I don't know who these guys are. Obviously, I guess they haven't said who they are yet. But you can tell, what's going to happen, because I think you see Mu in the background as well. He is like the next in line or something like that, right behind his relevant Kage. And I'm guessing the person behind the right Kage is probably a descendant or a father to the third Raikage, who is the father of the fourth Raikage. But anyway, let's not get into the whole lineage thing right now. So you see the past. It's that meeting between the original Kages. Flashbacks to the present time. Battle is still going on, and the 5 Kage arrive. The current 5 Kage arrive. You get more flashbacks of what happened back in the day, the disagreement that they had between when negotiations were going on. Apparently the Kazekage was being greedy. It shows the first Hokage being very humble in front of everyone and telling everyone, "Yo, please, let's try to get these things worked out." Everybody is like, stop being such a girl and stuff. But in the end, I guess they realize that, it really means something to him. Anyway, so the current 5 Kage arrive, they prepare to do battle. So that chapter ends with the alive current 5 Kage being there. I give that a 2.5 out of 5. It had some flashbacks, too much in my opinion, but I would say that the last bit of flashback, or the only flashbacks there were relevant. They were relevant and they made sense. I don't think they did anything for character development or story development, but it did well enough to give you of an idea of what happened in the history of the shinobi, and at the same time it also showed the characteristic traits that was similar of the first Hokage to Naruto, which kind of also ties him in as to why he is the chosen one. He's a lot like the first, and such and such. So the second chapter starts 649. It is called The Will of the Shinobi. Oh, all these wills. 5 Kage are there. They decide, okay, we're here. We need to take the lead. This is what we're here for. We need to rally our troops. They go forward. Everybody starts to see the 5 current Hokage advancing, and everybody starts to get a bunch of determination. Still covered in Kyuubi cloak chakra. Watching everybody's getting prepared to make the final push. They're just getting ready. Everybody's pulling out swords and shurikens and whatnot. But at the same time, what could those things do to the Jubi? But I guess when you're fighting, you have to use what you have now, don't you? So Obito, there's still a stalemate. Obito is still cancelling out Naruto's attacks. It's not scratching him. It's not doing anything. I mean, obviously he can't negate it and have the advantage against Naruto and Sasuke. But at the same time, they don't have the advantage either. So they're in a bit of a deadlock. Naruto is subconsciously healing his teammates, his alliance members, and in so doing also Shikamaru. Remember, Shikamaru was on the verge of death last couple of chapters because his chakra was being sucked out, or had been sucked out by the god tree. He's subconsciously doing it. Now Shikamaru is coming back to life, through Naruto's will and jutsu, and he basically, says, Dad, I'm not coming to see you right now. I have to be Naruto's advisor. Akamaru is being imps as usual, and he's like, well, when Shikamaru is almost fully recovered and says, well, he would need an advisor, so I have to be here. Akamaru says, not Akamaru, sorry, what's his name again? What is his name? It's not Akamaru. Akamaru is a dog. What am I saying? What's his name? What is his name? I can't believe I forgot his name. Akamaru. I can't believe I remember the dog's name, but I don't remember his owner's name. That's just sad. That's just to show you how Kishimoto has relegated these people. Whatever his name is, we know who it is. Akamaru is the dog, and he's the master. And they do a beast transformation jutsu, yada yada. Shikamaru is back. And then while he's recovering, Tsunade lands, pats both him and Sakura on the head like if they were his children, her children, which makes a lot of sense because they've been under her jurisdiction and authority for a long time, So I guess she looks at them as not only just subordinates but kids, I guess, in a sense. And after she pats Sakura's head, Sakura looks up at her very lovingly. A bit odd. Tsunade and the first Hokage have a reunion basically, and they basically try to take, I'm gonna shoulder all the responsibility for this. It's my fault as Hokage, and they're like, no, it's my fault because I was there first. Yada yada. I'm like, yo, just deal with the situation at hand. Stop throwing blame around, okay? So everybody's basically now preparing to make the final push for the battle. Naruto and Sasuke trying to take down Obito, the entire Shinobi Alliance, including current Kage, past Kage, to try and take down the Jubi, which right now is in the form of a bloody tree. How the hell will it defend itself? So you just got the side panels. You got a lot of Fallen Ninja. You get side characters, secondary characters, the Kages, yada yada, all that nonsense. And to me, which is the saving grace of this entire chapter to a degree, from all the sap, you see the badass himself, Kakashi Hatake. I think that's how you say it. He is healing himself like a boss, MacGyver style. Sewing up his wounds and healing every chakra and gathering chakra to prepare to move between dimensions again. He says, I'll be able to go soon. So apparently he's going to make an appearance to the real world, or to where the battlefield is. And basically that's about it. You get everybody understanding Naruto's feeling, first Hokage understanding Naruto's feelings and all of that, and now they are making the alliance is making their push against the God Tree. And that's basically it. I give that a 3.5 out of 5. It was pretty good. I think Shikamaru not dying. Stop playing with my emotions, Kishimoto. Stop playing with my emotions. I think somebody should die. I think somebody important should die. Neji does not count. I don't want to hear anybody say that. Neji does not count, because Neji was only relevant in the first arc. In the second arc, he was relegated to some side hoe, I guess, if you want to call it, like a side girlfriend or something like that. He was the corner woman or something like that, as we say in Trinidad. Yeah, so somebody relevant. Shikamaru would have been kind of perfect. But then again, who would have fulfilled the advisory role to the Hokage after that? Seeing as how his father has just passed away. But still, stop playing with my emotions. If you're gonna kill somebody, kill somebody. Other than that, it's a nice turnaround, nice emotional build. Hopefully translate into some sweet action that would be translated perfectly into the anime. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed those reviews. Remember to click subscribe, like, share to all Naruto lovers. And I hope you find this very informative. I still want you to go and pick up the manga and read it. Leave your comments below as to what you thought of the review, what you thought of the manga itself, and anything, as a matter of fact, that you deem worthy of posting. So enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you at the next review. Laters.